name is Rachel. I'm currently enrolled in the Public Relations program at St. Clair College's Mediaplex, and this is my final project for my event production and management class. So let me just give you a little background on the actual class. We're planning an event. It was actually a converged awards night, so the public relations, the journalism students, and the media conversion students were all going to come together and have an awards night to celebrate their accomplishments for the last year. We had one last year too, and it was all separated. Like public relations had one, journalism had one, media conversions had one with journalism. So this is going to be the first year that we actually put it all together. We were super excited, and it was our job to plan it and fund it and make it all happen. With that came with the COVID-19 turn of events. So after March break came back, and we weren't able to actually go back into class and continue to plan the event or have the event at all, we had to kind of adapt to our surroundings, and in doing so we decided to plan a mega raffle, which we had already started planning, and with that went everything online, so there was no contact with anybody, no chance of spreading COVID-19, and then we decided we were going to take all the proceeds that we raised for the event and put it towards a charity. So we all took a vote on it, and we picked Windsor Regional Foundation just because of the fact that they're doing so much for the community right now. I'm jumping ahead a little bit though, so let me just backtrack and tell you a little more. So my job during the event was to be on the fundraising committee. So the fundraising committee was in charge of raising and allocating funds to actually go towards decor and food and different other things that we needed for the event. So we created a sponsorship package, and in doing so we would send that out to the media and different contacts we had to raise money to go to the awards night. We had gotten 2 sponsorships during this duration of this. We also were in charge of creating the super raffle, which we were going to do anyway to raise money for the our cause, but we decided to in turn change that and raise it for Windsor Regional. But we were in charge of that and creating the content for that, taking pictures. I also created a press release for the actual mega raffle itself, which went out to the media and went along with the actual super raffle, which you could find out. What I learned about myself basically was that I love fundraising. I always will, I always have. I've been doing it for a really long time, and that is where my heart is. And going through the last 2 years of public relations, I've learned that I absolutely need a career in fundraising, whether it be donor relations or being a major gift officer or something like that. I really want to work for a cause that in turn does something for the community and raise something for something I'm passionate about. I really am passionate about doing something for other people. I also learned that I'm super organized, and that really helps in the career of public relations, and that I'm super passionate, maybe too passionate and outgoing about certain things. And yeah. What I learned about my classmates is that a lot of them have different strengths and different weaknesses, and that's what's great about a group, is that when we all come together we can all bring our different strengths and different weaknesses, and it makes everything flow and everything work really well together. And I've learned that I work better with some people than I do with other people, and that's fine. That's what it means to be a group, right? What I learned about the community is sometimes it's hard to get people to donate to causes when they're not actually like an organization, like a non-profit or something that's going to go to a cause. When it's just going to like students and stuff, like they're not as eager to donate or or be a sponsor to an event if it's not going to benefit somebody that needs the money. So that was a little hard, that was a little tricky. But I've also learned that this community is absolutely amazing, and they're so giving and so passionate. Even just during this last little COVID-19, we have already raised $755 towards our mega raffle, which is absolutely amazing. And yeah, I really am proud to be a part of Windsor Essex. Now, what I learned about event planning was it's not my thing. It never will be. I'm currently planning my own wedding, and that has just been a lot of work and a lot of stress. And I've learned that basically I'm not interested in being an event planner. When I came into this program, that's what I thought I wanted to do, but I am nowhere close to that anymore. I'd rather just, if it comes to like planning certain events alongside fundraising, that's one thing. Like planning events to raise money for something, that's one thing, but I am not into like the whole planning and delegating and that kind of stuff. It's just not my niche, but I'm really happy that it is for some other people. So what I would have done differently is not much. Shelley's been doing this a long time, so she knows how to plan an event and what the motions we need to go through. So I felt like that a lot of the meetings were like we just kept repeating the same things over and over and over again. We weren't getting anywhere. But then towards the end of like closer to March break, we were starting to get somewhere, and things were starting to flow and everything was starting to come together. But I feel bad like for the people that never like were part of like decor, who never got to actually like make decor, or like for people that were in charge of like Facebook and like all the production stuff behind the scenes, that they really had to do a lot of work, and I feel really terrible that some of us had to work harder than others, and that I wish that everybody would have got to at least like dip their toes in and try a little bit of everything besides just sending out emails and that kind of stuff. I would have done basically everything the same. It worked really well. Everything kind of flowed together nicely. And I would have put everybody back in the same groups too, because everybody worked really well together for the most part. There are some people that like aren't as outgoing as other people, so it kind of worked well that they vibed off each other and like were able to like put input in even if they weren't as outgoing. Basically, I think that the whole class went pretty well, and that it would have been such a successful event if we had got to see it and got to actually be a part of it. The legacy we left behind was definitely that we can plan an awards night with all of the Converge students and everybody in the Mediaplex, and I think it would have been absolutely fantastic. So hopefully for next year that's their event too, that it can actually follow through and actually learn something from what we've done and take everything that we've done and actually like implement it and stuff. I think that'd be super cool. I learned that we definitely are adaptable creatures, and that in the world of public relations you have to be adaptable and quick thinking, and understanding that things change, like just as this happened and COVID changed everything, and we had to figure it out quickly and efficiently, and in doing so we've already raised $755 to go to the Windsor Regional Foundation, which is absolutely amazing, and I'm really appreciative of this experience overall. Overall, it was super fun. It was a super fun experience. I'm sad we never got to actually finish it or actually get to spend the night together celebrating our accomplishments for the last year. I'm kind of curious to see who would have won what awards and if I would have won any this year. I won 4 last year, and that really shaped me as a person, as a public relations specialist, just because I felt like finally I found something that I'm good at and that I'm passionate about, and that maybe I can actually create a career from, because I've been kind of like lost wandering for the last like 6 years of my life, and now that I finally found my niche and found what I enjoy, that I'm actually going to be able to be happy with my life and my future. So I really appreciate everything that's happened in the last 2 years. I'm going to miss everybody, and I really do thank you, Shelley, for everything, and I'll miss you guys, but good luck in everybody's future endeavors.